Hey, Dad. Is that you?
Doesn't matter what you do to try to cover it up, Lucky. Your father killed me. And soon everyone will know.
Always told me that you were a lousy poker player.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. You don't know how to bluff.
Who's bluffing? You left your prints on the inside of Rick Weber's car. You thought it was gonna burn up, didn't you?
You see what I mean? He's showing his hand, dude.
You know, Scott, I'll bet you're really bad at chess, too. You're giving us way too much information. You know that?
Yeah, but you see, fingerprints, they don't lie.
Unlike district attorneys?
No, it's interim district attorneys.
You want to play a little game here?
Sure.
I'll play along, but let me just tell you what happened.
This ought to be good. Go ahead.
You probably killed him up in the attic, and the little prince here wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty, so you threw him in the car, you doused him with vodka. Now, the big mistake was, see, your father would have known that Rick doesn't drink. He also wouldn't have left his prints on the inside of the car.
Yeah.
But going over the cliff, he would have liked that. Fire's not bad either.
Yeah, you should know.
Car blows up. Witness strolls in, model witness, but that's still not gonna fly to the jury or to me or to anybody else.
Is that it?
For now, Lucky.
Good, then, I say we're finished, huh? How about you?
I am if you are.
Okay.
Cuff, the young one here.
Excuse me? What are you doing here, Scott?
He's just showing off again. That's all it is.
Lucky, you might want to pay attention to what he has to say.
You're under arrest for the murder of Rick Weber. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Lucky, what I have on you, I could put you away for life, but maybe I won't.
I didn't kill Rick Weber.
Then who did?
Lucky, don't say a word. Just wait for Alexis, please.
All Lucky has to do is say he wants a lawyer.
You think you will notice, Mac? The guy is out of control.
All right, here's the deal, Lucky. Spend the night in jail or tell me where your father is.
Drop the charges first, Baldwin.
What charges? You haven't been booked yet. Now, where's Luke?
I told you he's in Vegas.
Where in Vegas?
With my mom in Vegas.
Where? I don't want to have to ask you again. Now, where is he?
This interview is over.
You're damn right it's over. We're gonna book him. Charged with murder.
You said that you and Nicholas found Rick Weber's body in the garage attic, but you chose not to call the police. Why is that? Is that because you know that your father did it? Lucky? That conversation, that phone call that Nicholas got that was supposedly from Laura talking about how she and Luke were on a honeymoon, what was that about? Have you had any contact with your parents? Lucky, I know that you didn't do this, and I know that Nicholas didn't do this, but Scott Baldwin, he will convince himself that one of you did it unless a more likely suspect emerges.
Fine. You want a suspect? I'll point fingers. How about Scott Baldwin?
Looks like we got a murder scene.
No one's allowed up here.
No, you know what? It's okay. I'm sure the DA won't mind.
Hey, hold him at the door.
I tried to stop.
What's your hurry there, Nicholas? You come to confess your part in Rick Weber's murder?
I want to know when my brother gets a bail hearing, Scott.
Well, now, watch out. You could have just called.
Oh, I did, and they referred me to you here, and I actually preferred to see you in person. I'd like the forensics teams to know that their big shot DA isn't above planting evidence.
No, nobody could fabricate all of this here. See, the blue patches you're looking at that's luminol. It's a super sensitive chemical that picks up minute traces of blood and body fluids. You know, it's something to do with hemoglobin, iron. I don't get how it all works, but I like the way it lays the story out there for you, because I'm sure, and so are you, that that's going to be Rick Weber's blood. See, what I figure is you guys probably struck him about here. No signs of a struggle, so he probably never came back. So the first blow was the death blow. So who did it? You were lucky.
Scott, you know what? Neither Lucky or I had anything to do with the death, all right?
Oh, okay. So you like to stage phony car accidents and hide dead bodies. It's like a hobby for you guys. I know about what happened between you two a few years back with the undercover guy. You found him dead. You thought you'd take the blame, and you moved the body. Does that sound familiar?
Let me ask you something here, Scott. If you really think I'm a part of this, why have you only arrested Lucky, huh?
Well, because Lucky's the one who staged the accident. But see, you probably think you're smarter than that. The cops would never find out.
If this is an interrogation, I really would like my attorney present.
Okay, well, that can be arranged. Would you take him downtown? Alexis is already down there waiting for you. See, I was hoping...
No,
See, well, take it easier. See, I was hoping that we would find, your fingerprints as well as Lucky's, but, I'm sure we'll find maybe a little thread, hair, something, maybe somebody saw you guys move the body. There are deals to be made, Cassadine. Now is the time to make them. If you want to go to jail for your brother, so be it. But what about your girlfriend? Accessory after the fact, obstruction of justice. Juries today are not so lenient on rich kids. So you have to ask yourself, what has my brother pulled me into?
Get you out of this, I swear. Please, the sooner the better.
Step away from the prisoner.
He's my brother. I'm asking if he needs anything, so back off, all right? Actually, I am gonna need something. I need a suit for my arraignment. Can you go through my closet? See you later. See you again.
29, a beeper. Number 30, a key. Wonder why it wasn't on the keychain with the others.
It looks like a locker key.
Leave it. DA wants to look through this stuff personally.
Returning to the scene of the crime. Why don't you tell me what really happened here, Scott, and exactly what you did?
What I've done is conduct a murder investigation, and all the evidence right now points to Lucky Spencer killing Rick Weber.
I'm referring to what happened more than 20 years ago. Something horrible, obviously something that you knew about and covered up until Rick Weber came back and triggered something in Laura's memory that she apparently repressed.
Repressed memory? What are you, a psychiatrist all of a sudden?
Actually, I'm really interested in how you conveniently got appointed interim DA, and now suddenly you're in control of this major felony investigation.
Well, you know what? You got to take that up with the mayor's office. But right now, I'm in the middle of a homicide. Remember?
Vividly.
And I'm just trying to help your client.
You're undermining your own case.
No, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get to the truth. You know my history with Laura. I don't want to see one of her kids go to jail for murder. So I thought I'd, come back by here and see if I missed anything.
All right, well then, you know what? Let's just talk about this. This is a photograph of you, I believe, several years ago with what appears to be blood on your shirt. Do you care to explain that?